Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing face-to-face and voiceover, I'm sure, to be able to accomplish this video. But here is the cleaning motivation and inspiration you've been looking for. I am getting into some serious nesting mode. Just like my closet declutter, not a lot of motivation, but I know it needs to be done. I am 30 weeks pregnant at this point. And so we've got 10 more weeks left. And so here I am, I'm gonna make the most of every single week. So we're gonna start by going room by room and doing from ceiling to floor cleaning, deep cleaning. So I'm gonna start in my master bathroom because it needs it really bad. I'm going to start with dusting the walls, the ceilings, need to be cleaned. I have almost used up most of my cleaning products, and so throughout this video you will also see me making some of my own cleaning products, just like Pinterest multi-purpose cleaner. So I'm going to go room by room, starting in my bathroom and working my way through my home and take you guys along. So welcome again. If you're new here, my name is Kayla House. If you enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, let's jump into it. So it has been 5 weeks since I have started this video that I am now finishing this video up, and I will kind of explain why it has taken me so long to do that as we go throughout this video. This was a video long coming. I have worked on it for so long, trying to get it a little shorter, but this is just the reality going through every crevice of my home. It takes a while, and I wish it took only 28 minutes, I guess that this video is, but in reality it took me 5 weeks to get this far. So done with the bathroom. This is actually 2 days later. I did put my plastic shower liner in the washing machine, and you can see this like wrinkled texture. It still works, just wrinkled texture. And we have actually never owned one of those pretty liners that you put on the outside. We've only just had traded out these plastic liners, and they have worked. But everything is so much more organized and clean. It has been so nice having a clean bathroom the past few days. I have got my little black caddy cart here. Very minimal. Ellie is very excited that we are going to be tackling the bedroom today. But I am very proud of myself because this used to be slam pack full of lotions and things like that. Trying to get away a lot of fragranced, like Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works lotion, trying to get away from some of those just because of the fragrance. If you wonder why there's doggy bags and you have a toddler that takes baths and has accidents in them, there's no more that needs to be said. You would be surprised how they come in handy. So I just put some extra clips in here. My makeup bag is very, very minimal. This is like nail polish and stuff, which I really don't even do my nails much anymore, but just for fun times, nail polish remover. Always good to have baby wipes in here. Again, kind of to go along with the diaper, the doggy bags, which I've always used for Ellie's poopy diapers and stuff. We quit taking our dog on outdoor walks, like to parks and stuff, quite a long time ago. And then we have some toys down here. Again, with the rule, like I think I mentioned it in my closet video, if it doesn't fit in the bin, we don't keep it. Now we do have a little pile over here and in this basket, just because we need to keep some of them there. And my husband still likes his Bath and Body Works. It takes him a while to go through it. So very minimal look. I'm washing this pink rug that was here. I've washed this rug. It's all fluffy. Nothing better than a fluffy rug. All right, let's try this again. I've also kind of opted for a more minimal countertop as well. Very basic stuff on here. My skincare, some other things that I like to have out. These still look kind of full, but they are organized and I know what's in them, which is the biggest difference, is I know what's in them. Did some little vacuuming you saw in between the drawers. This is kind of like my restock. Things that I bought at Sam's Club, a huge Sam's Club fan to keep our bathroom stocked. And then because of this big pipe, I don't really have a lot of space under here. I don't like use these curling irons and things too often, but I would love to put a little basket here, but it's not much room between this and the door, the pipe in the door. I organized my husband's drawers. He was very excited when he saw it. Again, they are full, but we use quite a bit of things. You never know when you're gonna need some. So a lot of restock there as well. And then under here, I also decluttered, got rid of a bunch of stuff. A lot of extra bins that I didn't need, like this black one. I just put to the side, but I'm keeping this one. A heater. This is my little cleaning tool. You saw in some clips, and I absolutely love it. Great investment, some extra toilet cleaner things. I gave the shower a good clean top to bottom. Again, we like to keep everything pretty minimal. And so that is the bathroom, the master bathroom. All right, so my husband moved the box spring and mattress for me to go under here, and I was pleasantly surprised to find that there wasn't that much under here. Artwork that I've just held on to that I'm never going to use. A viola. I played viola in middle school, but it is broken, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. That is a piano bench. I will probably keep that, but I was so excited because I have so much space. So mainly, I just need to go through and declutter. These are just some jackets left over from the closet video that I need to get rid of, go through, see which ones my husband is okay with donating, some memory bin shirts that I need to put up, and then just kind of give everything a good wipe down and dusting. I'm going to use this mop to do the walls and the ceilings to kind of dust, and that's going to be the main thing in here, is just dusting and wiping down surfaces. I'm also going to take a little vacuum and get, I don't know if you can even, yep, you can see it, I think, all the hair. Again, it's just some spring cleaning that needs to be done. I shed a lot, so here we go. Let's get started. I told myself I would not get on here and do a voiceover about the tragedies of potty training, but just to document, I do want to document that we started this earlier in the week. I did the bathroom one day, and I had intentions on doing one room a day, and that was a very unrealistic expectation, even at 30 weeks pregnant. I have found that even though I say I don't, that I do expect way more of myself this go round than what my body can physically handle and what my toddler can handle too. And it honestly just became a very, very stressful project, the whole nesting and cleaning the house. So 2 days later, I did the master bedroom, and I was hoping to continue to knock it out within 2 weeks. And as I said, it took me now 5 weeks to even get this video up, but it was definitely well worth it. My home is so much more organized and put together, and I feel so much better about it. The only room that I do not show you that I've cleaned is Eleanor's room, and that's because I decluttered it a few weeks before I even started filming this video, and then we did some closet remodeling, and I will show you that in another nesting video. That one is going to be, like I said, more of a fun nesting video that's going to be coming up. But you'll see at the end of this video our office repaint and rearrange. It just looks totally different, and everything is so much better now. It's so much more pleasant to walk in each room and know where everything is, and just to feel organized and decluttered. It's just wonderful. And there's still some little things that we had to do, like cleaning the sink drains. I didn't record any of that because ew, gross, right? And the floor vents, especially the ones in the kitchen that catch the food from little toddlers. And then just different things like my living room. I also did not show you that room, and that was mainly because all I did was dust the ceilings and use a magic eraser and get the walls unscuffed and vacuum. We are waiting to do a few things like shampooing the entire house, well, all the parts of our house have carpet, things like that, until we get a little bit closer, our couches. So there are some things that I just didn't film, but are still on my list, I should say. But let's get back to the potty training. So as I mentioned, I did these 2 rooms in, 1 week, and I was expecting to be able to finish the whole house the next week. Well, we started potty training, and one thing I have learned in motherhood in almost 2 years is that when something is being forced, especially like a shift in routine and schedule, it is very, very hard. And I'm a very determined person, and so is my sweet daughter. She is very determined. So we were going full headfirst into potty training, and it started off well. It did not end so well, and we haven't completely ended. We haven't completely given up on it. I'm just not forcing it at this point. She still goes to the potty. I still ask her if she needs to go to the potty. But let me just say, if they're not ready, they're not ready. And for 3 weeks, I was determined that she was going to be ready. And it was really just honestly ruining our days together. I was frustrated with her. I could tell she was frustrated with me. And it pretty much got to the point where I was changing cloth diapers, and I care about the environment, but that is not me. And so I was like, we're just going to stick to pull-ups. So she doesn't get confused thinking we're going back to diapers. We call them pull-ups. And so we are definitely not 100% there, but she is doing really good using the potty, especially now that I have just not stressed it so much. But we do have some different accidents in the pull-up, but I don't have to stress about it so much. I am at this point 35 weeks pregnant and too pregnant to be just cleaning up all the messes. So again, I went into it with this dream of it going 3 days like Google says it will, and that is just far-fetched idea. I have not felt so frustrated as a mom in 2 years, as I did then, since when we were trying to do a sleep schedule and I was trying to force that. And once again, it just wasn't working for her, and I just could not accept that because I was so determined in my head that it was gonna work when she was, little, that we were gonna get on a sleep schedule. I came from, if you're new to my channel, a daycare background, and so all of our babies were on schedules, and it's just different when you have your own. It really is truly different. Every kid is different, and this is the one the Lord blessed me with. And instead of it being a burden, the potty training thing, back to the sleep schedule thing, I have surrendered it to the Lord. I have never prayed so much in my life. Um, I feel like in the past few weeks, because I have just expected so much out of myself. I do not like to just sit around in idleness and just do nothing. I like to be productive. And I'm having to realize that I cannot do everything that I used to could do. So with that being said, I kind of took a different approach to it once I finally realized that that wasn't going to happen. I kind of went at it from a different perspective, whereas if I could get 1 room a week done, that would be okay. And obviously it is much easier doing deep cleaning like this when the toddler's not in the house and tracking things everywhere. So I tried to take advantage of every second I got when she wasn't with me, but I just was getting to a place where I was letting her become a burden in my life, and that is never how a child should be looked at. And I was beginning to get a bitter spirit, honestly, if I'm just being real and honest. And I just was dreading everything that I was cleaning. I even told my husband, when I was pregnant with Ellie, I was so excited to deep clean our house, and now I absolutely dread it. Like, I know the things I have left to do, and I'm dreading it. So I had to just surrender that bitter spirit to the Lord and just really ask Him to help me. The kitchen was absolutely the hardest day. And I honestly did not even feel like filming any of it because I knew mentally where I was at. But I did anyways, and that is also why I have not posted for a few weeks, is just because YouTube was just another bit of stress in my life. And I was like, I've got to just put some things to the side. And YouTube is one of those things that I could. So that is one reason why I did not post. But I realized that I just needed to let my body rest some too. We had some special things going on in June. We hosted our worship team appreciation dinner, and it was so much fun. We absolutely love everyone that we are involved with in ministry, and we wanted to just bless them. So that was a big thing for us to prepare for and just get ready for. But the night before the dinner, I had done a lot of preparing, and the night of, I was on my feet a lot, and I felt it. My body felt it. And I have been feeling great ever since I took the time to rest, took the breaks, sat down, and just was still. And that's really hard for me to do. Like I said, I don't know why. I just can't get it in my head that it's okay to just sit down and rest. I feel like I need to be productive. I need to do things constantly, and that's not necessarily the case. So the Lord has taught me and shown me and retaught me, I should even say, lots of things through these few weeks of cleaning. So once I kind of gave up the potty training idea that it had to be done, and more of just let's let her take the lead and we'll move through this milestone at her own pace when she's ready for it, then our days became so much more joyful and pleasant together. And even the projects around the house became more joyful and something I looked forward to.
kind of going along with that new perspective as I went into this week or two after I began was just cleaning things as they needed to be cleaned. So when I knew the worship team dinner was coming up, I did the deep clean of the bathroom, the guest bathroom, and also of the laundry room, which I did not film that just because I had a few moments and I wanted to get it done. And there wasn't much to do in there anyways, other than like using magic eraser to wipe the scuffs off. And you might be wondering, why was that necessary for the worship team dinner? It really wasn't, but in my mind, I'm like, people might come through here, and they did actually, and they might see how scuffed up my walls are. I guess it's just like the mom brain. I don't want people to see your scuffed walls. Like, that's what they're looking at. But that was another room that I just didn't record because I didn't feel like there was really much to show. The laundry room is also kind of a storage space for us, so I did go through those cabinets and get rid of some things and declutter. And just that's kind of where we store extra food. You see that little middle shelf in the island. We don't have a ton of cabinet space in our home, so we try to use every nook and cranny, even above the fridge, to store like appliances, things like that, for storage. Another little storage space that I love in my home is this little 3-shelved space in our like almost hallway area, I guess. And that's usually where I store like our medicines and things like that. But I decided to move the medicines to our bedroom, the master bedroom, in our closet, because that is really where we go when we need the medicines. Like, we're usually in the bedroom. Ellie either comes to our room not feeling good, or we're not feeling good and we're in the bedroom. So I moved it out of the little brown basket that I used to keep it in the hallway space, and moved it to the closet up higher, which she could not reach in the hallway space anyways, but this is a more secure bin and up higher. I also have stored like a heating pad. Joshua has a CNA license, so his blood pressure cuff and stethoscope, he had to have that whenever he was taking that course. So I'm not really sure where else to store that in my house, so that's where it went. And then I just made the other bin just a sunscreen, bug spray, kind of seasonal bin. So probably in the winter time, I will change the sunscreens and bug sprays over to like our winter hats and gloves and things like that, and store that there. And it's just like an open shell, as I mentioned. The office was one of the last big spaces that I knew I needed to tackle. I had decluttered Eleanor's room weeks before I had started this video, so it was being maintained well and everything was working. But I needed to do the office. That was really, like I said, the last big project. So all the baby things, this was probably my favorite room to declutter, let me just say that, because it felt like I was having a baby shower all over again. I had put all my baby shower stuff in this room in Joshua's office, and kind of just left it until I knew I needed to go through all of it. And so I got to see everything, re-see everything, and re-find all the goodies and stuff that we were given and blessed with at our baby shower. And I just was filled with such gratitude and thankfulness as me and Ellie were just tearing through all these things and just getting excited for his arrival to come. It actually took me 2 days to do this, maybe even more than 2 days, because it was a lot of stopping and going in between different activities throughout the day, and her nap times and just different things, kind of like the rest of the video had been. But the office and the office closet is where we store a lot of things. It's like a storage space as well for us. And so that was a big task that I honestly just finished last week. I didn't even finish filming all of the office closet because I did not get it finished. I needed to go through all of our craft supplies. I always wanted to be a teacher my whole life, and so I have collected craft things. Like, I found some glitter from, I'm pretty sure, when I was in like middle school, and when I was going through all of our craft stuff, and I just like am a craft hoarder. So I had to go through all those things and organize them, and I was going to purchase a bin for them, but then I realized how expensive craft bins are, and I just made it work with what we had. And the last little space here, the guest bathroom, again, I did this I think the day or two before our worship night dinner, so it'd be fresh and clean for our guests to use. And that was the last room of this video.
All right, so to close this video, I want to take us back to the office. You saw I decluttered it before the bathroom, and the rocking chair was here, and all the baby stuff on this wall lined up. But we have repainted the room and a much brighter color, and rearranged everything as well. So the desk
is now in this corner instead of over here, and we just kind of move things around just to give Joshua like a fresh start as he's going into PA school coming up in July, and it looks a lot better. There's still a few things that we need to get rid of that is baby stuff. This is for another video, and then car seats will be put in very soon, and we have some extra baby stuff that we just need to put away. But I have another nesting video coming up soon, so I just wanted to show you guys the transformation. Went from a very dark, dreary place to this bright, vibrant new office. So we are super excited about it. Alright guys, that is a wrap to today's video. I know it is a little bit longer than most of the other videos that I have shared before, but I do hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I can't wait to share a few more videos, nesting videos, hopefully before baby boy arrives next month. And I'm excited to take you along for this journey. So thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.